And they are out, and we are go, go, go here in Silverstone. Looks like Kingma getting off to a good start, but Ice Cream getting a little bit held back maybe as they go in side by side for the Alfa Romeo and the Mercedes further back. Oh, there's McLaren off. I think that's Kelsey Best spinning out at turn 2. Don't think he's out of the race though, as he comes into Abbey for the first time. Into Village, sorry, not Abbey. And into the loop. It's a good lead from Kingma. Further back though, is a McLaren and a Ferrari going side by side. I believe that is Ben Cassie and Vasilev side by side as they come through the loop. As the Mercedes weaving off to the left, I believe that's Luke Martin a little bit further down the order. Go side by side with, I think that was a Red Bull of Ethan Sargent. As here comes Vasilev up the inside now. Is that Puthran with wing damage? Puthran's got wing damage.
Looks like that. Vasilev was having a really good battle with Puthran, so he got forced out a bit wide and he was stuck behind Unfi, and it's gave Unfi the position.
Well, further back though, Ben Cassie, sorry, Livingston's trying to go around the outside of Luke Martin, but goes off track, and that might invite Magnussen down the inside of Luke Martin as we head into Magnussen Beckett's side by side again for Livingston and Martin. It looks like Martin's going to get the inside line here on the exit of Beckett's, but no, Livingston sweeps it around the outside and gets the head of the Mercedes.
P4, P5, and P6 have about, what, half a second between them, and Unfi's going for a move on Vasilev up the inside. There's contact! Unfi's spun round.
Oh.
Yikes. I mean, I don't know whose fault that was because I was watching from the onboard of Ethan Sargent behind.
And it looked like a little bit of a dangerous re-entry there from Unfi in the end.
He must have some pretty hot tyres. And you're the man with
going well as Unfi nearly loses it through cops, and now he's going to come under pressure from Masic, who gets past before Magnussen and Beckett, and up into the points for Noah Masic, and down the inside comes David Duckett, but he thinks better of it. A side by side for Duckett and Hannestad actually, but Hannestad had to pull out of that one. It was a bit of a death trap. What are you playing?
Oh,
mate? Oh, and Unfi's lost. Kingman's lost it on the exit of cops. That's the second Alpine we've seen spinning out of the race.
That is not commentator's curse. I promise.
Yeah, okay, mate.
Luke Martin's going to have a good scrap with him, I reckon. No, he's not.
No, Luke Martin's going to navigate his way around the outside of the Alpine. But Kingma, that's not what he's going to want.
Duckett spun! Duckett was a 10th behind Livingston, I think it was, and he's just spun there, Stowe. That's a classic Duckett bottle. Unless it was someone else's fault, you know.
I didn't actually quite catch how that happened, but is that Luke Martin going for a move? It is Luke Martin going for a move down the inside at Stowe. But Luke Martin backing out.
Oh, Kingma might go for it.
Who's that? Unfi into the pits. Unfi into the pit lane. Further back. First pit stop.
Kingma around the outside.
Kingma is trying it around the outside of Luke Martin. And he is going to make it stick. What a move from the Alpine driver.
I like that.
Promoting himself back up into P6. Getting past Luke Martin.
It looks like it's working really well.
It does
might go around the outside again.
Well. Trying it round the outside. And is that going to make it stick? I really hate these camera angles, but it is. He's ahead of Ben Cassie. Going into the Vale chicane. Another great move from Kingma. He's absolutely flying at the moment.
And Zerveld spun just behind. I don't know how that happened. But Zerveld has spun.
There we go. We do know Kosev is on controller, but it didn't stop him in qualifying.
Sargent just spun behind them. He just spun on the exit of Beckett, I think it was.
He needs to get off the apex of the exit of that corner. There you go, he's alright.
The Kingma's gonna... Ooh, that was a bit close.
Ooh,
but Kingma's back up into P4 after spinning out from P2. And Vasilev's made the move because Kosev has come into the pits.
Luffield, I think it was.
Oh, Best nearly just had a spin there. He's had a big snap on the exit. And it's invited Nilsson through, who's going around the outside. And he's got the position as well.
Yeah, and into cops, it is going to be Nilsson leading Best. Leading Sharma, his teammate. Oh, and Vasilev into the pit lane. And picking up a 5-second time penalty.
Not ideal for him.
So he's got a total of 8 seconds now.
But Sargent stays out in the mediums.
It's going to be a Red Bull 1-2 here at Silverstone, temporarily.
We've got two people coming.
Double stack for Red Bull.
Yeah, but Sargent's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding as well. Okay. Hannestad and Nilsson coming in as well. Is it a double stack for Red? Will it pay off though?
But Ice Cream, where is he going to come out? Let's see. And it is ahead of Vasilev and Kosev by quite some margin. I'd say that's a bigger margin than it was before.
The cool tires could be a factor though. Depends, because Vasilev could really close that gap whilst Ice Cream struggles on the cold hards.
Don't think it's going to be enough though, as further up ahead, Luke Martin's going for the move down the inside of Stowe, and he slots that Mercedes in beautifully ahead of the Ferrari. I've got to say, that was a pretty good move from Luke Martin, and they're both coming to the pits. A worthwhile move then.
Could have been a crucial move, yeah.
And luckily, no contact between Cassie and Martin as they come into the pits. No pushing one another across the line. But Kingma's flying at the moment. A 31.3 from Kingma. As the rest come out of the pits, I think he's going to be very clear. Considering he's already warmed up these hard compound tyres as well. I think he's going to be pretty far ahead of the Mercedes and the Ferrari by the end of this lap.
Ice Cream is still net P1 though. With a 3-second gap to Vasilev, who also has an 8-second time penalty. Ice Cream's kept it clean so far, no penalties for him. It's looking quite good.
As in comes Livingston into the pit lane. Last time out's race winner. Let's see where he comes back out in best following suit as well.
Massic stayed out though. I have a feeling for some reason that Massic. Oh, who spun off? Who spun off? It is Sargent.
Oh,
Sargent.
I've cursed him. Let's see where like the likes of Luke Martin comes out compared to Best and Livingston. There goes Livingston out the pits. Whereas Best is just going to be behind the train of Cassie and Luke Martin and Livingston.
That move that Luke Martin's made on Cassie just before going in though, it's really seemed to pay off, and Livingston's on cool tyres now, so yeah, Luke with the DRS should get past.
Could see a move from Luke Martin here as he pulls out to the left. Down the Wellington straight, getting a big squeeze from Cassie and the Ferrari, but going into Brooklands, it is going to be the Mercedes ahead of the Ferrari, ahead of Cassie. Sorry, did I say? I said Livingston.
You said no. You said Cassie.
I meant Livingston. I think Masic might actually be on to get ahead of Luke Martin here, maybe when he comes out the pits. I think he might come out at the end of the train actually. It would have been closer, I think, if he pit a few laps earlier. But still, he's going to come out ahead of Best. Masic is actually pulling off a great stint there. But Best might try and find his way down the inside here at turn 4. He thought about it. Well, Masic is trying to one up those medium compound tyres. A little bit of contact made on the front wing of the McLaren and the rear left tyre of the Haas.
Speaking of the move on Luke Martin, Luke Martin's on the inside going into Luffield. Livingston trying to stick around the outside.
Side by side through Luffield for Luke Martin and Livingston. This is some really close racing. Fine margins left out on the track between these two at the moment as he head up.
Have one Verstappen, please. Do it.
Through into Cox. Nearly contact. Really good clean racing from these two though. Really good stuff. But Livingston does seem to be, actually they're both pretty low on ERS as he heads through Maggots and Beckett's.
Martin as well. This is extremely close between all three of the cars.
Him out a little bit there by pushing Luke Martin a little bit further back through Maggots and Beckett's, but Luke Martin's looking for the inside again, once again at Stowe. On Livingston, they're going to go side by side on exit, but I don't think Luke Martin's going to have the run on him. He's looking for the inside into Vale. He finds it, a little bit of wheel banging once again.
Livingston's still on the limits.
And now Cassie's going to go down the inside. Ooh. Oh, he doesn't quite make the move stick. Luke Martin's going to keep on the inside. Masic on the inside of turn 1. There's some really good racing here from the boys in Tier 3 here at Amethyst Racing.
Martin up the inside.
No, Martin up the inside of Livingston. Best up the inside of Masic further back. And Livingston's going to have to settle back down into P7 as Luke Martin's taking P6 once again. But Luke Martin's got DRS.
How has he got the DRS?
I don't know, but further back it was Best going side by side with Masic, but Cassie has kept P8 for now.
Jesus Christ.
Masic P9, Best P10.
Proofran's going around the outside. Never mind, he's going for the switchback.
Going for the switchback on the Alfa Romeo. They're going to be side by side. Oh!
Sharma's retired.
Sharma's out. Is that a safety car? It is a safety car. We're going to have a safety car here in Silverstone on lap 20.
I think he's just dropped the ball himself there.
This could really spice things up though, because those medium runners, you know, on the fresher tire, fresher and faster tires for the last stunt of this race, could really put some pressure on these race leaders.
I totally forgot. Zerveld was staying out. Zerveld has come into the pits to fit some softs.
Softs, okay.
Oh, that is.
This could get interesting.
Good for him.
Oh, Vasilev into the pit lane. Onto softs for Vasilev. An interesting strategy. I suppose he does have the 3 seconds, but I don't know. But here we go as we come to the Vale chicane. I'm sure Ice Cream is thinking about this restart. And here he goes, back on the power for Ice Cream. Kosev struggling to keep up pace with him. Kingma just hanging back for now. Luke Martin got a really shoddy restart and stays in P4 and falls
Kelsey
off.
Best up the inside.
Kelsey Best up the inside. of Ben Cassie. I think he's got the position on him, as he might go side by side here into Village, but no, he doesn't. Oh my God, 3 wide. And there's wing damage for Vasilev. Vasilev has got wing damage. I think that was contact with Zerveld and Cassie maybe, as he went 3 wide there into Village. Cassie still holding it side by side with Sebastian Zerveld. Cassie still holding it side by side with Vasilev as he head now into Brooklands. And Cassie's actually going to have stuck behind. Oh, and there's contact! Contact with Hannestad. Hannestad tumbling down the order. I think that was contact with the back of Cassie from what I saw, who were adding the board of it. Down these straights and inducing the overtake. So I think Kingma is looking for a move here on Kosev. Thought about going down the inside of Stowe, but doesn't find the room.
Luke Martin might go up the inside here, or around the outside. He's going for it.
He's looking for it round the outside of the Vale chicane, but there goes Zach Livingston down the inside of both of them. I think that was a bit dirty from him, but I don't know. We need to see an onboard of that. As Adolf retired. Adolf is out of the race. As who is that?
So 3 wide into turn 1 nearly with Kingman Best and Zerveld. Zerveld's backed out of it. And Kingman spun round.
Oh no. I didn't quite catch that, but that is Kingma spinning out of the race. That leaves the current order running Ice Cream, Kosev, Livingston, Martin, Masic, and then Best running on the top 6. But here's the man that's going to take the race win here today, is Ice Cream, taking his maiden win here for Amethyst Racing. He's kept his cool, he kept ahead on the safety car restart, and he's taken the checker flag first.